Now I know everybody remember this.
Has Frieza pushed Goku's rage to new heights? And can Goku avenge the life of his close friend Krillin? The only way to find out is to watch the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I know, y'all. I almost cried too. Let's talk about how special Dragon Ball Z really was on Toonami. First and foremost, y'all know how Toonami was. Toonami was different, bro. It didn't even feel like Cartoon Network no more, bro. That was the first place I was introduced to anime at, bro. Uh, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam Wing, Tenchi Muyo, Outlaw Star. But it was one. It was one that stood above the rest. And y'all know what that was. Don't sit here and act like you don't know which one it was. Y'all remember the spaceship, Tom's spaceship stuff? Like how it came on and everything like that, the intro and all that, just to Toonami, bro. Just the intro was, and then the commercials on Toonami was crazy. But we're not here to talk about that. We're gonna make a whole nother video on Toonami. Where was you at 5:30 when Dragon Ball Z was coming on? I know where I was at. I was running to the house, bro. It don't matter if I was playing football, middle of playing football, bro, on the back street, bro, because I live in South Carolina, bro. So we be around the block playing football in the over there in the path and everything. So I'm like, man, what time it is, man? 5:15. Oh, it's getting close. 5:20. Oh, bro, I'm about to get ready to go. 5:25. I'm running home. You feel me? I'm running home. Everybody like, bro, come on, finish the game. I'm like, bro, this is Dragon Ball Z, bro. This is more important than me scoring these touchdowns on y'all ass. It felt bigger than anime back then, bro. It felt like an event. Listen, you couldn't even miss the last time on Dragon Ball Z, bro. You couldn't miss one episode, bro. Because if you missed one episode back then, bro, you had to watch that episode on the review of the last episode, bro. You know what I mean? You didn't want to watch Dragon Ball Z like that. You wanted to sit there and experience that shit, bro. Don't talk to me, mom. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me, bro. I'm over here like, you know what I mean? The fights, the power-ups, the talk, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just sitting there in one room, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good, though. You know what I mean? Everything was good. I caught Dragon Ball Z. Literally, my big cousin told me about Dragon Ball Z. He said, you gonna like this, because I was one of them kids that like to see somebody get their stomach punched through. You know what I mean? I like to see somebody get sliced in half into millions of pieces, bro. I always like stuff like that. I've always been that type of kid, bro, that like to see fight shit. So he knew. And I saw, bro, the first episode I didn't see the very first episode of Dragon Ball Z. I saw when they went to go fight Raditz. Goku and Piccolo went to go fight Raditz, bro, to go get Gohan back. And ever since that moment, bro, I was in a daze, bro, because Dragon Ball Z wasn't just a show, bro. That wasn't nothing. It was nothing else like it on the air, bro. You can find me anything that was like Dragon Ball Z. I say about 1990. No, when it was about 2002. Around that time, 2000, bro. Find me anything on the app. Back then, you know, before you get into your favorite characters and shit. Vegeta, my favorite character of Dragon Ball Z now, bro. But, you know, Goku was everybody's favorite, bro. Because, you know, we kids and shit. Seeing Gohan just explode with his potential. Seeing Piccolo get stronger. Seeing Goku get stronger. Always saving the day. Seeing everybody get their ass whooped and waiting for Goku to get there. Like, damn, it always felt like we was waiting for fucking Goku to get there. But Piccolo did his thing against goddamn Android 17. Vegeta, you know, everybody had their moments, though. The Saiyan saga through Namek saga, bro, through Frieza saga, bro, that was just the masterpiece, bro. Just like, that was like the greatest time of my life of Dragon Ball Z. When I first saw all that right there, when I was first seeing that right there, seeing how Goku came to Namek after training in 100 times gravity, bro. Like, he was going out there, he one shot Raccoon, with, you know what I mean? And then he went out there and was just like, nobody could touch him and stuff like that, bro. Just the progression of that, man, in that Frieza fight, the greatest fight in anime history. Goku versus Frieza, the greatest fight in anime manga history, bro. We're not gonna debate that. We're not gonna argue that, bro. That's the greatest anime/manga fight. And that 5 minutes really lasted about 10 hours, but we cool, bro. I don't give a fuck. That fight was still going on today. They could stretch that fight for 20 years if they want to. That's how good that Goku versus Frieza fight was. And y'all know that. And y'all know that, bro. Spirit Bomb. Not The first Spirit Bomb was cool. It was cool, but that Spirit Bomb against Frieza, bro, that shit, I thought Frieza had died for real, bro. The next thing you know, he came. And Krillin old scary. Nah, I gotta give Krillin some credit. He ain't scary, man. But goddamn, Krillin ain't scary. But you know what I'm trying to say. Frieza went down. Blew his ass up. I was like, oh my God, I like shit like this. And I ain't really think nothing about. I didn't know at the time. We didn't know Super Saiyan was a or I didn't know that Super Saiyan was a transformation, bro. I just thought that was Super Saiyans because they were Super Saiyans. Then they Goku transform and squeezing Frieza's hands and shit. Goddamn, when he tried to kill Gohan, when Gohan was flying out with Piccolo old dead ass or damn near dead ass on his back. But I'm trying to tell you, man, Dragon Ball Z was a different time, bro. Think about them cliffhangers too. Dragon Ball Z had the perfect cliffhangers, man. It kept your ass hooked. I know it kept me hooked. Still got me, bro. It still got me. And if you miss one episode, bro, it felt like you missed so much, bro, because them episodes, even the talking episodes, like, you don't want to miss nothing. You don't want to watch last time on Dragon Ball Z, you didn't get to see it. You know what I mean? I missed one episode, bro, when Goku fought goddamn Ginyu. When Goku powered up to, with Kaioken and went 180,000. But I got to see it on a rerun though, so but it ain't same seeing no rerun, bro. It ain't the same seeing a rerun. Think about the atmosphere though, that TV glow. You probably had some good ass snacks. You know, we had good snacks when we were kids. We had some good snacks, didn't we, bro? We had real good snacks. Then don't forget, bro, you tried to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, you tried to go Super Saiyan. We all tried to go Super Saiyan. We all done screamed. I tried to go Super Saiyan, but you know what I mean? I used to fight a lot when I was little because product of my environment, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, every time I almost got into a fight, bro, I try to go Super Saiyan. At least one, not every time. Like once or twice, I tried to go Super Saiyan in a fight. Oh, and drawing, all I ever did was draw Dragon Ball Z characters, bro. I was obsessed with that shit. I was drawing Dragon Ball Z characters every day. I actually became a pretty decent anime artist. I could draw. I learned how to draw because I was drawing Dragon Ball Z. I was tracing them all the time and drawing them all the time. And we thought Goku was just the strongest person of all time, bro. Like, I ain't know nothing about no other anime but Dragon Ball Z at that time, so we just thought Goku was the strongest, didn't we? But let me tell you why it felt so different, why it felt so special back then, bro. Because there was no screaming, bro. There was no binge watching, no TikTok clips spoiling everything. Waiting made it feel more special, bro. Watching it live felt like a ceremony. Toonami made anime feel important. Dragon Ball Z on Toonami wasn't just a show, man. It wasn't just something that we just turned on and watched. You know what I mean? It's something that we lived in, bro. It was a world, bro. It was a world that we immersed ourselves in, bro. It was like a childhood ritual. It was beautiful, man. It was everything that I could ever want out of a show as a kid. Somebody getting punched through their stomach. Somebody getting punched so hard that they get punched on their stomach and they back coming out like that. Like, boy, what? And even now, bro, once I hear that intro, or I hear that music, or that Vegeta theme song, Trunks theme song, Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, things like that, I can watch that ever, bro. So if you love Dragon Ball Z as much as I did, and just the feeling, and remember all that, you in the right place at the Nostalgia Archive, man. Because here, this is the past re-uploaded. Thank y'all for watching.